it to Gen Z to rebrand laziness and social awkwardness as something cutesy, like a stay-at-home son. They did much the same thing with quiet quitting, where you can go to work and do less, and if you call it quiet quitting, it's somehow better.
Notice how her eyes don't move. She's not freestyling here. She's reading from a script.
But Laura, I got to tell you, this is also a big problem when it comes to, I think, declining birth rates, people not getting married and having children. You know, that's a big problem. They blame it on women. Well, look at what young women have to choose from. The pickings are slim. Yes, we might have a feminism problem in America, but it's the feminization of men. There are a lot of young women out there that want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to have stable families. But there are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash. And therein lies a big part of the problem.
Well, we don't really talk about what the real problem is, and the real problem is that women aren't worth it. Once again, like I think you say what you want about Andrew Wilson. She's still stinging from that Pierce Morgan thing. This right here, this is her catharsis from when Andrew Wilson said, "Well, what do guys get out of it? What's the payoff?" Right. And Turd Flinging Monkey and I have been talking about this, and TFM's been talking about this way longer than I have. So credit, hat tip, credit where it's due. What's the payoff? What's the upside? Duty. So the thing that gets me is, and I think probably Tommy Lahren would probably like crumble. She would melt under this question. But the thing is like, you're talking about something that's reciprocal, right? So she's talking about, for men, they have to get off their ass, get out of mommy's basement, right? Like how many guys live in their mom's basement? Like population wise, like go outside, touch cement, touch grass, whatever. Look around you. Like I think most guys are either, maybe they're unemployed, but they're underemployed for sure. They're just doing they're subsistence farmers, right? They're doing whatever it takes to get by. These guys are just doing whatever it takes to pay the rent. They still got to pay the rent. They still got to pay the internet bill. They still got to pay their phone bill. They got a car. Still got to pay insurance. In fact, a lot of people were arguing, and I would agree this is definitely a factor, but it's money. It's jobs.